So here's the intro for Before I Forget, a little bit slower than normal. And now we're going to play the intro to Before I Forget, Up to Speed, and then we're going to go mini trucking. So like now here's the verse of Before I Forget, slowed down a little bit. So here's the verse line for Before I Forget, album tempo or thereabouts. So here's the pre-chorus section for Before I Forget, slowed down a little bit, and it's like a wah kind of vibe. All right, same octave, pre-chorus, bridge vibe, up to speed. I'm not gonna say fast because it's not fast. So now we've got the choruses of Before I Forget, slow. Now we're gonna do the choruses of Before I Forget, Up to Speed. So here's the middle section of Before I Forget. There's kind of like a middle melody line, and I think we're gonna break it down into the different pieces of it. So this would be the first piece of it. All right, here's the same section that we just played. First section of the middle melody line, up to speed. So here's the second part of the middle melody breakdown section. All right, so here's that same thing that we just slowed down, around album tempo. All right, so here's the next section of the middle melody section before I forget. Here's the that section up to speed. Here's the next section of that middle melody line. Same as the previous section, but I add like a harmonic tap to it. All right, here's that same thing up to speed. All right, so here's the octave jump up section to the middle section, end of the middle section. A weird octave section up to speed. So like this song is Duality A, and this is how the intro goes. My part of it anyways. Intro part, Duality, album speed. So here's the verse line for Duality. So like here's the Duality like main verse part up to speed. So here's the kind of like the bridge into the chorus section. Slow. A little Duality pre-chorus, chorus up to speed. So now we're going to do the little breakdown section in Duality, if I can remember it. Up to speed, duality, middle section. Here's the middle section of duality where it jumps up a half step in the middle breakdown. Here's that key change sped up to CD speed. Here's another section of the bridge. No. Up to speed. So here's the chorus, but from here on out, the rest of the song, the choruses, there's like a quad riff added into the choruses. So slow, that would be. Up to record speed, but we're not making records. So here's like the kind of halftime breakdown section in duality. I guess it would be at the last half of the song. And it goes something like. That section sped up to album speed. So in duality, in that breakdown part that is slowed down live, I do a little octave thing and goes a little something like this. And here's that last section up to speed. So now we're going to do Dead Memories, and this is the intro section. Slow. And here's what we just had done before, slow. Record speed. So this is a section that happens in Dead Memories. There's like an octave section, but this is what I do when we're playing the song live. So here's the octave section up to speed. Here is the verse riff for Dead Memories. And here's the old verse riff, album tempo. And here's the old pre-chorus. Here's that pre-chorus up to CD speed. And here's my section of the chorus in Dead Memories. And a 1. And here is the chorus up to speed. Okay, so I'm gonna break this chorus down a little bit differently this time. Basically, I'm gonna hit the chords, but it's a pretty solemn down-picking motion throughout it, but I'm just gonna hit the chords on their own. And then at the end of the chorus, there's the single note line. So essentially it would be, and here's verse 2 of Dead Memories, where it goes into the staccato pick thing. And here's that section up to speed. So this section is just like the intro of the song, but it's like an intro to the solo section. So it's a little bit different. Vamp section up to speed. So this is the first section of the solo for Dead Memories. Here's that pentatonic licky licker from the beginning of that solo. Kind of up to speed. So here's the legato section of the Dead Memories solo, and it's basically these shapes. And here's that section that I'm going to do while I watch Tim and Chuck argue. Here's the octave section of the Dead Memories solo. Here's the octave section of the Dead Memories solo up to speed. Here is the slowed down ending section of the Dead Memories solo. It's science. I'm really confused about what's going on, but here's the last part of the solo. This is the clean section after the solo section in Dead Memories. And here's that section up to speed. The last chorus section in Dead Memories, and I break away from the regular chorus and do a single note thing, and it goes a little something like this. Here's that solo section for the end part that's not a solo, up to speed, or something. Here's the solo at the end of Dead Memories. Little melody line. It's a nice little jobber. It goes a little something like. Well, here's that booger sped up. I said booger. Here is the intro to Psychosocial. Slow. Okay, so here's the up to speed section of the intro to Psychosocial, and at the end of it, there's like sort of a tremolo picked part that when we did the slow part, you know, it was different. Here are the verses to Psychosocial, dragged back a bit. Psychosocial versus At Speed. Here is the chorus for Psychosocial, and I break away from the rhythm and just do an octave part, and it goes a little like... Here's them octave sections up to speed. After the chorus, it goes into the verse again, but I break away and do just like a note, and it just drones on the note, just for a little color in that section. And all it is 12th fret with a wah. So here's the first section of the Psychosocial solo that I play, which is the second half. All right, here's that same section up to speed, but I'm going to note that it's not exactly as it is on the record because, you know, I'm weird and I like to improvise. So I've just kind of like, if I were able to go re-record it, this is probably how I would record it. So anyways, it goes a little something like this. So here's the legato section that I'm going to slow down of the solo Psychosocial. And it's going to be cool because it's going to be completely different when I do it fast. Follow along. Okay, so that little legato piece in the middle of Psychosocial, basically the shapes that I'm playing are... And I just kind of let myself run there until I feel like it's the next part is happening of the solo. So like when I hear the one from Joey or whatever. So essentially that legato part happens all in that neighborhood. This is the last little section of Psychosocial. And it comes out of the legato piece and goes... Last section, up to speed, Psychosocial, solo. Here's the breakdown after the solo section in Psychosocial. So now we are going to do the section we did before up to speed, yeah? Einen Zigaretten bitte? Nein. Psychosocial last chorus has these octaves, and they're just a little bit different than all the rest of them. So let's get into that shit. Here's the last chorus for Psychosocial, up to speed. Here's the notey outro section with squeals, hopefully. Here's the top half of the harmony outro section that isn't quite the outro yet. Here's the slowed down version of the outro of Psychosocial, Oh Slay. That means slow. Irhe Izde Ide Ende of the Ide Ongse. Erive Asle Ifre. All right, so I guess we're gonna break down Left Behind, and we're gonna start with the first section. And you know, it's a little single note jive, but I come in halfway through the riff, so the riff in its entirety would be. Would be one time around, but I come in on the. So, starting here. Now here it is up to speed. All right, so now we're gonna hit the verse section of Left Behind, and I'll do that slow to begin with. And that's how it is on the record, but live, I tend to play things a little bit differently, so I'll show you what I do live. All right, cool. So now I'm going to do the Left Behind verse riff up to speed, and I'm going to do it once the way it's on the record, and then the second time I'm going to do it kind of with the live vibe. So here we go. And live vibe would be. All right, so now we're gonna jump into the chorus of Left Behind, slow. I had a climb in there live that we should probably put in there. So that would be on the third run around, I do a climb that is. All right, Left Behind chorus, up to speed. And the live climb I'll do for you real quick up to speed. All right, so now we're gonna do like the middle 8 section breakdown, if you will. And it goes like so. All right, so here's the middle section. of Left Behind up to speed. Okay, so now there's a little bit of a breakdown, just a simple stop section with the drums and guitars and stuff after the middle 8 section. So I'm gonna play the last part of the middle 8, kind of staccato picking section and the stops, and then it goes directly back into the chorus, and that sounds something like this. All right, so now we're gonna do the leaving riff of the song, the, see what I did? The actual outro, and it's the same as the intro, but at the very end, like halfway through, it goes to chords instead of single notes. All right, so now here's the exiting riff of Left Behind, single notes into chords.